How many people find it hilarious that the anti-fascists out there act like absolute fascists every fucking time? The people who claim to be anti-fascists are the most violent group of people I've ever seen in my life. If you are not in lockstep with them on every single issue, they want to destroy you. They want to come after you physically. These are some of the most mentally unwell people I've seen in my entire life. The amount of woke whack jobs that we now have in Canada has got to be the highest rate of anywhere in the world. My God, if you talk about pillars of Western civilization, if you talk about sovereignty, if you talk about free speech, if you talk about punishing criminals, if you talk about our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, if you talk about any traditional Canadian values, these people go berserk. My God, if you don't agree with them that a man can become a woman and a woman can become a man, my God, you should see that coming out of their ears. Holy moly, this is an angry group of people. Like I said, have they read the definition of what a fascist is? A fascist is somebody who uses violence to prove their point. They're unable to make their point without getting violent. That's exactly what these so-called anti-fascists are. Do you not understand that a democracy, the entire point of a democracy, is that you have to hear opinions that your little ears don't like? Oh, you think there should be unlimited immigration in Canada? Well, sorry, you little baby. You're going to have to hear people who disagree with you. You think that people's free speech should be limited if you don't agree with it? Well, sorry, little baby. Plug your ears. But we live in a democracy. People are allowed to share their opinions. My God. How I have never seen a bigger bunch of crybabies in Canada than the woke far left fucking whack jobs. If you say anything that they don't agree with, they threaten you with violence. They get right in your face. We have some serious mental health issues in Canada that are being exacerbated by our politicians who tell these loon whack jobs that if somebody doesn't fully agree with their worldview, you should go after them. This is a sickness in Canada. I'm seeing it more and more every day. Traditional Canadians, undoubtedly, any student of history knows we're in the right to be arguing about the sovereignty of our country, to be arguing about free speech, or protecting our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, putting people who essay young children in jail without getting early bail. My God, we're so in the right, but these lunatics in society in 2025 walking around with their pink armbands, holy shit. Canada, wake the hell up. This is a country that there's a hell of a lot of patriotic Canadians, which is fantastic. But my God, we have a group of far left whack jobs who, if you say anything, I love it. Bring on the hate. Keep hating on me. I know when these whack jobs hate on me, I'm doing something right. Fucking happy about it. But there's a group of these fucking Looney Tunes who, if you say anything that they disagree with, it's like you're debating a 3-year-old. They have a temper tantrum. Do they not understand that the fundamental pillar of living in a democratic country is that debate? You have free and open debate. I state my case, you state yours, and then the public is going to determine who they agree with most. Because certainly today's liberal in Canada is the exact opposite of that. If their little ears can't handle anything that you say, they immediately go to violence. The rhetoric that I hear coming out of there, I love it. Keep hating on me. Throw me all your hate. I love it. But if you say anything their sensitive little ears don't agree with, the amount of vitriol from the so-called side of love, they claim to be fighting hate. This is the most hateful group of people that I've ever seen on the so-called side of love. My God, I certainly hope if this is how hateful the side of love is, I want nothing to do with Canada. Wake the hell up. We've got a lot of far left loony fucking whack jobs in this country who need some anger management and need some anger management very badly. Take Canada Back rally today was a massive success. Patriotic Canadians coming out to make let our voices heard. We stand up for the pillars of Western civilization, for sovereignty, for free speech, for an end to this ridiculous unlimited immigration, for a shutdown of Bill C-63, Bill C-2, Bill C-4, this clown Carney grifting off the Canadian people to make himself rich, the refusal to put criminals in jail. Common sense reforms that 90% of Canadians agree with. But my God, the whack jobs, the whack jobs are out in full force. And it was the same thing in Toronto today. Stay tuned, going to be setting up more rallies in the very near future as our parliament gets in. We need to keep this movement going, make our voices stronger and stronger, stay on these left-wing whack job politicians who are doing absolutely everything they can to destroy this country. We need to keep fighting, keep spreading the message. Another rally is going to be coming within the next month. Please keep spreading the word, sharing my content, like, subscribe, join, become a member. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you're if you're watching on TikTok, please make sure you're following on YouTube, youtube.com/Fight for Canada 2025, because the Canadian government, the liberal whack jobs, really don't like dissidents and they love to shut their opposition down. We also need to get this state propaganda shut down. But yeah, keep sharing this video, and we can be proud. If you can judge somebody by our enemies, we've got some pretty Looney Tunes enemies. Patriotic Canadians are going to win.